argue
I'm
it
saying
being
people are
risk.
they're
I
looking
would
into it, but
argue
they're
it being
nervous
lack
about
of
it.
knowing how to execute.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna take a long time before we see it be really good.
Yeah, so I feel like, this
If
generation
we saw
is a test
Microsoft or
generation.
Sony actually decide, okay, this AAA title is going to be for virtual reality only, ooh, that may draw more interest.
I
but-
mean, I don't know if you're aware or not, but there is a Psychonauts game coming to PSVR. There is a Star Wars Battlefront game coming to PSVR. So, they've got some AAA titles. Now, I highly
Wait,
doubt
the Psychonauts 2 is not coming to
very
Xbox? It's only coming to
good.
PlayStation? Interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, I don't know all the details of it. I just know it's going to be on PSVR. I don't imagine these games are going to be very fully fledged out and full games. I think they're going to be very minimal cash grab games, and so I don't
For a
think they're
while?
gonna be great. Yeah, but
Well-
I mean they are technically AAA names.
The immersiveness will help outweigh that thing a little bit, probably.
Well, I mean that's what it's gonna be.
A little bit. I mean, yeah.
That's what's gonna be shock and awe for these people, or and when I say these people, like anyone who gets this virtual reality is it's gonna be immersive in a new way that we haven't really experienced before, and that's gonna be cool. It's just not $600 cool, and if you've got the money and you think, hey, I want to try this, and $600 is a week's,
Would you pay $200 for it? I'm just curious.
I would not. Like I said, I'm not confident that there's
Well,
going to
I'm
actually
saying a lot of
be good
people
games.
were willing to pay $200 for a Kinect.
Well, like I said, I'm not convinced there's actually good games for it. And most people.
Well, there was
aren't
also
really,
some pretty shitty games that were Kinect only, if you remember.
Well, yeah, and most people don't buy a Kinect for $200. Very few people.
I think that Nightmare game was super cool, though. I
one
can't
that
Lost in
flopped.
Nightmares or whatever.
The one
Never
that
played it.
flopped.
Every Kinect game
Well, basically
flopped.
every Kinect game flopped, but
Yeah.
that's besides the point.
Except for that dance
potential-
game or whatever. That was the only thing that...
Oh, the Just Dances
the
are actually
potential
popular.
was
yeah.
so there. Yeah, Just Dance has always been, but it's been popular on every single platform, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Lost in Nightmares or whatever. It was interesting, and it was innovative because it was new. The only problem is that the Kinect had issues itself, so that's why the games did
Yep.
not work while the Kinect itself failed. If it's something that you can do, I'm sure the fitness games and stuff like that, those were successful and people love those, but it's just when you kind of have a base product that isn't as good as it should be,
okay.
then you kind of lose things that are attached
Can
to
I
it.
veer off subject very slightly?
Sure.
Or a little bit?
Sure.
Did anyone, years and years ago, did anyone else just shake their head when Nintendo came out with the Wii Fit?
No. I mean, I heard
just
it.
literally
A lot of
shook
people
my
were,
head when they came up with that. I
No.
literally just shook my head.
No, I think that's Wii Fit sold pretty well.
Yeah.
I didn't think it did. I didn't
It sold
think it
pretty
did.
well. I get people coming in all the time trying to sell me back that stupid pad. We don't take it.
Oh, so it's
Um,
stupid now. Okay.
I sold it on
I
eBay.
didn't say it was amazing. I said it sold very well.
Well, I asked if anyone was shaking their head, meaning did they think
I
it was
don't-
stupid, basically?
No, I don't. No,
And you
I'm
basically
saying
said
it's
no,
stupid
so you
because
didn't
people
think it was
keep coming
stupid.
to try to sell it to me when I don't take it. I
Oh,
think
you guys don't
it
even
was,
take trade-ins on it?
I don't. I think it was.
No, I'm sure it's like why they
fine-
don't take Guitar Hero games anymore.
Yeah,
It's because it's
physical space.
they get so backed up. Yeah.
It's physical space. But it was fine. It was innovative, and then they even changed. There was a Rabbids game that came out, and just on it you had to sit on it and wiggle your butt for the controller, and that was it was that was clever. As far as I'm concerned, the Wii had a lot of great stuff that was clever and unique and innovative.
I think it's
whether
just
or not
before
they
its
were
time.
amazing games, but
Stomp him. Stomp him.
I personally think they were just before their time. People are not ready in this day and age and stuff like that for things that are more like as immersive as that. You know what I mean? I guarantee you, like in
well, the Wii
50,
was a
50
great
years, 100
idea.
years, whatever, like people will everything will be, you know, so inclusive as
Yeah,
all
well, I
this
mean,
Wii
feel
what
is.
like
we're doing
the
right now
Wii
is
had
we're
so
taking
much-
steps.
The
Like,
Wii
that's
had
what-
so much capabilities, so few people took advantage of it, like including a Nintendo. I feel like the original Wii. I'm not talking Wii U, by the way. It's like
Yeah.
they showed a game called Project Hammer, if you remember. It got canceled. You could actually swing the controller like you were swinging a hammer, and they said, "Oh, we're gonna cancel that," and other things. It's just like there was other potential ideas out there that just never really
Well,
materialized.
yeah, I mean that goes.
And that just
goes
irked
along
me.
with what I had said earlier about this virtual reality. It's not a question of it's risky. It's knowing how to properly implement and utilize these features that we're not really used to yet. So we don't really know how to. You know, we're on new territory here. But then also it is risky because in the sense that, you know, consumers have a hard time, you know, if the developers are having a hard time figuring it out, consumers are having a hard time figuring out how they're
Yeah.
gonna do it too. I mean, I'm sure we all
definitely.
remember the hilarious stories of the idiots who actually threw their Wiimotes at the TVs.
That happened a few times.
Oh my
Well, maybe
gosh, that
that was
that's
I don't know.
so funny, in my opinion. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how many people actually did that.
Well, because they didn't listen. They were just like, "Oh yeah, I don't need the."
Well, it's
stupid
not
safety
even
harness
so
thing or
much
whatever."
that they didn't listen. It's that they didn't grasp what actually was supposed to happen. Because it's something new to them. They just didn't fully
Right.
understand, and
Your
so
Wiimote won't
they
destroy
just
your new TV.
did. All right, well,
They
we're
just
not-
did. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they just did. They
That's
just
true.
did. Yeah. Oh my god. Why am I the only one who ever lives?
Because you're the highest level.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Being level 5.
He's level 14. We're all level 6s and 7s.
But anyway,
He's about to
does
die.
anyone else have anything else to comment?
About virtual reality.
I,
I'd
don't
be
know.
much more
I
interested
honestly,
if
I
it
thought
was
this
cheaper.
VR discussion was gonna be kind of
yeah.
really like lacking content, but we've come up with some pretty good points.
Yeah.
Would be very happy if it was $200. Like I would be.
You would buy it for
seriously
200?
Considering.
That's
Yeah.
a good. Let's hear some other price points.
I
What-
would-
Anyone got other price
I would
points?
I would very
no,
much consider it.
$200 is way
No,
I
too
would
no,
much.
very
no.
much consider it. I would consider it. Let me
You
put
would-
that.
oh,
It's not an
no,
automatic
no,
sell.
no.
But
No, I don't want to hear this BS. I would consider it. Okay, to me that says no. So
No, it's
what,
just
what
more
would
of a,
make you?
I just wanna-
What would make you take that leap and say, you know what? I don't need to consider this. I want it. What
well, there's
parts?
a lot of
I'm
things
curious.
that would make me consider it. There's a lot of
Oh
things
my
that
gosh,
would
you
make
keep
me
saying
like
freaking
easily.
consider it.
Well, I would buy it. Like, well, okay, there'd be a lot of things.
I
that
understand.
Would make me want it.
Consider it means no. Like, if you're in the selling
No,
business,
consider
if
it
you
does
say
not mean
freaking
no. I'm
consider
sorry
it,
if you
it
feel
means
like that,
no.
but that's not true in my case.
No, consider. I can understand what he means by consider it, because it's like, I mean, I don't know. Like, how long did I consider buying freaking what's it called?
An Xbox One.
Yeah,
It
well,
means
no,
no,
I always
it
had
means
plans on
no
getting
at
an
this
Xbox One.
point. It means no at this point.
It means let me make sure I can do it financially.
No, because like I'm considering Quantum Break. You know, it's like
Yeah, which means no at
it's
this
not a
point.
no.
It
I
means
don't
no until it
A
gets
maybe,
cheaper.
a maybe is such a tough thing to justify. you know?
Anyways, like there's plenty of things that would make me. I definitely say I want to buy the game. Like, I know you would. I don't care what price point would be. You know, I don't care what you're saying now. I know you would be all up in arms about getting it if they were gonna make a Halo virtual reality game. Anubis.
I would be very
I know
tempted.
you would be.
I would be.
You,
Yeah.
even if it was
so
$800, I know
I don't
you'd be like,
deny that at
"Sold!"
all. $800?
You'd be
No,
like,
$800?
sold.
Hell no.
I don't think I'd be
Oh
sold.
my
I'm sorry.
God.
Sold.
I think I'd be broke.
You
No,
spent,
if they gave me,
you
like, they
spent
better
hundreds of
send me a
dollars on
real-
a statue, for
They
God's
better
sake.
send me a real assault rifle if it's $800.
He spent hundreds
Like-
of dollars on a
like
statue,
that
for God's
shoots
sake.
bullets and stuff.
It's
Like that's
also a
Yeah,
game.
for
that's
real.
different with collector's items, though. You know.
No, it's not. I don't feel like that's true in that case. I don't see the point of stuff
First
like that.
of all, I did acknowledge that it was way overpriced. Second of all,
Oh yeah.
it comes with the game, so it's not like it's got $100 worth of digital content. So
Oh,
there's-
okay,
there's
so-
really
okay, so
only
you're saying,
$150 of a statue.
Oh, okay. You're talking about statues still. Okay.
No, I mean, like I said though, I fully agree. If they had a freaking Halo virtual reality, I would be very tempted. I would want it, but there's a price point. There is a price point, and I'm gonna hit.
Would you spend $200? I definitely would.
I probably would. 200? I probably would do it if they had if it looked good. If they had
200. Yeah, if it looked
good-looking
good,
Halo
worked
game-
well, wasn't broken, that's more.
Well, I mean,
justifiable,
hey,
you know?
honestly, wasn't broken. That's not something I'm gonna know until I buy it. I'm gonna have to take that risk. Master Chief didn't look
Not
broken.
if you get a free trial.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh, we are not going back on
We're
that
not.
subject.
We're not trying to full circle any of these conversations.
I'm sorry. That was just left wide open. I felt like it had to be said.
Oh my god! Wide
No,
open
I'll
like
give him credit for
Tracer's
the joke.
butt.
It was-
Oh,
Ew.
It'll
That-
full
that
circle
was
all this
not-
crap.
Is
Oh,
that fun in itself, or?
no, it was just a bad joke.
I don't think it was that bad.
No, mine was a really bad joke.
I didn't hear it, so I guess
be
it's a good
happy
thing.
about that. Crap. See, now I'm lost again. What were we
We're
talking
talking
Halo.
about the games being.
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. That I don't really have anything else to add to that. Yes. Like $200. If it looks good, I would probably buy it.
Get yourself some money. Okay, no, I'll fine. I'll get the money.
Was there anything
Honestly,
anyone wanted to add?
Like
or
there would be
am I gonna-
other situations like if it came with the game. Like, do we know if when you buy a virtual reality thing, PS virtual reality, whatever the fuck it's
Yeah,
called,
we'll come
does
with
it
a
actually
basically
come with
a.
games?
Remember back when Xbox
remember,
was
like-
new
Okay.
and they came with like these demo discs of games.
Oh
No,
yeah, I remember that.
I don't
Kinda like
remember
that.
that with the original. I don't remember
Basically
ever having that
like
when I got my
little
original
things
Xbox.
that wouldn't
I got my
actually
original
ever
Xbox
make
late,
money,
though.
so you can have them for free, and we can say that we come with game. It's basically.
I don't
like
remember that with the original Xbox.
Well,
maybe that was
I mean,
before
it's
when I
not,
got mine.
It's not the like for example, my original Halo came with a trial disc of Fusion Frenzy and I believe a racing game. And freaking that sold me on Fusion Frenzy. Oh my god, Fusion Frenzy
Yeah.
is amazing.
Oh, or like the one that gave you Mech Assault and stuff like that.
Yeah, like that.
Like those trial games. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, something like that. It's basically there's for at least for PSVR, there's one disc I believe that has just a handful of mini games basically. For free.
I remember playing something like that. That it had like 10 game demos, and it was for PS1, PlayStation 1. I don't know, but I remember playing that on like one of my uncle's PlayStations.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, something like that. That comes with the system. Other than that, that's
Yeah, I'd be definitely even more be willing to pay $200 to consider it. Probably would even get it if it came with games for $200. Definitely would. Much
Depends on
be
the game.
More interested in it. Well, just for trying it out to figure out what it is, sure, I'm fine with it. If they're
yeah.
mini games,
It
I
is
don't
nice.
care. If
Like
they came with
I
mini games,
love
I'd still
little
be
demo
fine.
mini
It doesn't
games
have to
when
be
it's
AAA
something
title.
like a new feature. Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh,
I think honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if that demo disc that comes with PSVR has the most popular VR game on it for the next 2 years.
Well,
wouldn't be
like,
shocked.
the only popular game for Wii was Wii Sports.
But that was the freaking best selling game ever. And
The